Hello, welcome to Peds at Ease, where we put your mind at ease about all your children's health needs. My name is Dr. Sandra and I am a pediatrician. Today we will be speaking about oral rehydration solution, the uses of oral rehydration solution, how to mix it, and why we need it. So, rehydration. What does rehydrate mean? To rehydrate means to give back water that has been lost from the body one way or another. This word in English sounds a bit weird, and it's because it's from the Greek word hudor, which means water. So to rehydrate means to give back water that has been lost. How would a child lose this water? A child can lose water by being in a place that was too hot and where the child didn't have a chance to get enough fluid that day. But most of the time, children lose water through diarrhea and vomiting. You would ask, why can't we just use water to rehydrate this child? When a child loses water through diarrhea or vomiting, the child is losing not only water, but also electrolytes, which are salts that are needed by the body to function properly, and also the child has lost sugar, which is necessary for the cells to function. To mix oral rehydration solution, you can use sachets, pre-mixed sachets that you can get from the supermarket or from the pharmacy. These sachets are adequate and are very good. However, they tend to be quite expensive, and if you're at home and find yourself in a position where you need to rehydrate your child, you can mix this very easily at home and it will be very cheap and available for you. Another thing I want to just let you know about is if you are able to adequately rehydrate your child who's having diarrhea or vomiting, you might save yourself a trip to the hospital. Dehydration can be deadly, but if you have diarrhea in a child who is adequately rehydrated, it actually ends up being merely a nuisance. So you can genuinely save a trip to the hospital or even severe diarrhea and dehydration by just giving this solution at home. For those who live in South Africa, the formula for this solution is also available in your Road to Health card. Now, what do you need? You need 1 liter boiled cooled water. Why do I say boiled? Because tap water is not the same around the world. It isn't even the same, even in the same country, even in countries where you used to trust the tap water, you cannot adequately say that this tap water has been stringently checked for everything every single time. So if you want to make sure that you're giving your child very clean water, boil it and cool it. Don't remix this step. Secondly, you will need salt. You will need half a level teaspoon of salt. Thirdly, you will need sugar. You will need 8 level teaspoons of sugar. So the ingredients again: 1 liter boiled cooled water, half a level teaspoon of salt. I'll show you how to do that. Half a teaspoon, but now you need to level it, meaning you need to press it flat. That is a level teaspoon, or rather half a level teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of sugar. With your finger, that is a level teaspoon of sugar. So 8 level teaspoons of sugar. Third time, 1 liter boiled cooled water, half a level teaspoon of salt, and 8 level teaspoons of sugar. Mix this adequately, and you can put this in the fridge for 24 hours and use it throughout the 24 hours. How much should you give the child? So usually as pediatricians, we multiply the weight of the child by 10 if the weight of the child is in kilograms. So a 10 kilogram child would have around 100 milliliters of water, which is about half a glass of water. Now, don't give the full amount at once because the child may vomit. And even if the child vomits, don't be too worried. Just take a break and give small amounts. So small amounts would be about 20 mils, which is about half of this. 20 mils for those who live in other countries that don't use the metric system is about 1 ounce of fluid. 20 to 25 mils of fluid, 1 ounce of fluid. Give the 100 mils to a 10 kilogram baby by giving small amounts each time until the child is finished. So for every loose stool, you give 10 multiplied by the weight. And that is how you use oral rehydration solution. Thank you.